Hello there, this is Sorvesteon coming to you from Naval Action. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to capture a Santisima. So as you can see, I'm in just a normal order, a normal curse order here in my Santisima. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to capture this Santisima here right in front of me. And I'm going to show you how I do it. Now, the Santisima is a pretty nice capping ship, in my opinion. I mean, the Santisima has more crew than any other ship in the game. So never will you be in the situation where something will outcrew you. Now, I mean, it is possible to capture Santisimas with Pavels and Victories. So you don't have to outcrew whatever you want to capture. You just have to do the boarding a bit of a different way. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to board using attack or using an attack setup. And I'll show you what I have for upgrades later. Right now, I just want to show you how you basically go through the process of boarding a Santisima successfully. Alright, so I'm almost there. And I'm going to turn on my boarding now, and I'm going to turn off my guns because I really don't care about my guns at this point. My main objective is basically to get him pushed around so that I can board him. So you can see here I'm going to try and pass on the right side because to my right is where the wind's going, so I want him to turn downwind and basically kind of get stuck. So here he is. Let's see how he turns. Yeah, he's trying to turn into the wind, so I'm going to try and block him off. Yeah, he's doing what I thought he was doing. Okay, so I'm going to turn my sails and I'm going to see if I can try and push him into the wind. But gosh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Let's slow down here. Am I going to be able to push him? Ooh, maybe? Okay, we've stopped. And let's see here, can I get boarding? My boarding preparation? Okay, so he's pulling me, so we've already gone into boarding. So he might decide to attack me, or I might have to attack him. See, he has just slightly more crew than me. So let's see what he does. So if he doesn't attack me, I'm going to attack him. If he attacks me, then I'm going to defend. So far he's just bracing. Hey, he's firing his deck guns, and I'm going to do a counterattack. And there you can see I took out 190 or 179 of his crew, which is great. And right now I'm just going to brace because I want to get my preparation up. Anytime you do an attack or a counterattack, you want to make sure you have about 60 preparation. That's really important. As this timer ticks down from 15 seconds to 0, you need to have more preparation to keep this stuff open. See here? Yeah, and I'm going to click counterattack. Just right before, so he doesn't have a chance to change to defend. If he defended while I was attacking, I would lose a lot of crew. So it's really important when you're boarding, you really need to keep your preparation up. If you don't have preparation, then just brace. And see, he's firing deck guns. That's not really a big deal. So I'm just going to brace through it. Yeah, he's killing some of my crew, but it's not really that big of a deal. And I'm just waiting for my preparation to get back up to 60 or over 60, and so I can do another attack. Alright, so we'll see what he does. He hasn't attacked me yet. I don't think he's going to because, see, now he has less crew than I do. So having less crew, I don't think he's going to be that brave. And I'm waiting, and at the last second, yeah, and there we go, another 146 of his crew. So it's going you know, it's going quite well in my favor. Now, I mean, I admit, I'll show you later, but I really don't have the best boarding mods on. So, you know, you don't need to have great boarding mods to do this. I think, you know, as long as you have decent boarding mods and you have a good amount of skill, then it's not going to be a problem. All right. So we're waiting for him, or rather me, to get back up to 60 preparation, and I can do a counterattack. I mean, ideally, what would be better is if he hadn't tried to board me. Okay, at the last second, there we go. Yes, excellent. What would have been way better is if he hadn't tried to board me, because then his preparation would have been much, much lower, and having less preparation and having, you know, less morale and yada yada yada, I would have be killing a lot more of his crew. But as things stand, you can see, as you can see here, once I hit 8 seconds, I couldn't do a counterattack because I didn't have enough preparation. So I could do counterattack now at the beginning of the timer, and it will require less preparation. However, the longer I wait, the more preparation I need to have. The whole idea is you don't want to let him defend. If he defends, then usually the defender kind of just annihilates the attacker. And you just lose a ton of your crew, and that's never a good thing. Alright, so I'm back up to the amount of preparation I need, and okay, at the last second. Good, good. Another 168 of his crew. Actually, these numbers aren't that great. When I was boarding a victory, I was getting like 270 kills with every attack that I did. But that victory didn't have the preparation, didn't have the boarding preparation to kind of like, you know, attack and defend. These AI Santisimas, they must have like Mastercraft extra hammocks, or it must be crew space or something, because it has a lot of crew to have, you know, more crew than I do. And mind you, I only have fine extra hammocks on. Okay, so he's down. This probably be the last time I need to do a counterattack. Okay, excellent. And I've won. So, the battle's over. I've got myself a Santisima. I'm not going to be able to keep it, but I will be able to make a good amount of it, a good amount out of selling it to the Admiralty. So let's go and exit the battle. Leave battle, yes. You have completed the curse order. And let's see here. Yeah, look at that. 377,000 gold just from capturing that one ship. And it didn't take me that long either. You know, if I had better boarding mods on, then it would have gone a lot faster. But, you know, considering the boarding mods that I have, that, you know, I don't think I did too bad, considering I was going up against an AI Santisima. So anyways, let's head back to port and let me show you what my boarding setup looks like. Okay, so here I am back in port, and I just wanted to show you my boarding setup. It's really nothing great. All I've got is fine extra hammocks, fine boarding parties, Mastercraft sword fighting handbooks, and fine marines. Now, I mean, what I have on for permanent upgrades is really not what you would want for a dedicated boarding ship. Actually, this Santisima I use both for boarding and I use it for port battles and, well, other things. And so I have these permanent upgrades on so that I can throw more kind of gunnery upgrades on and go from a boarding setup to, a gunnery setup. So this is not a dedicated boarding ship. If this was a dedicated boarding ship, what I would do is I would take extra planking off, and I would probably go with an optimized rudder upgrade so that I can turn my ship faster and make myself a little bit more maneuverable. You saw that, like in the video, I had trouble turning in a little bit, and that's one of the drawbacks with the Santisima is really not good at turning. It has like the worst maneuverability ever. So I would put on, an optimized rudder just to help with the maneuverability a little bit more. And I would probably also take reinforced masts off, and I would put on barricades, and then I'd probably also take improved magazine access off, and I would put something else that's more useful, because I don't need any of this stuff. Like with boarding, I'm not really going to be taking a whole lot of damage. The objective is to board and capture the ship long before it ever really threatens your survival. And obviously, if you're going to have a boarding ship, it would be better to have 5 regular upgrade slots so that I could put inside something like grog rations so that I can get, more morale and I can get a better attack bonus and stuff like that. If you're going to be boarding, I would also recommend, having better upgrades than what I have. I mean, I can do it with just fines and that one Mastercraft sword fighting handbook. It's not a problem. But, if you have exceptional Marines, you have exceptional hammocks, you have, exceptional boarding parties and exceptional sword fighting handbooks, and you threw on like exceptional grog rations, then that would be like really ideal, and you would just like blow through the enemy's crew like a knife cutting, like a warm knife cutting through, soft butter. Okay, so there's just a couple more things I should probably mention about boarding a Santisima. I don't really worry too much about morale, because the first couple of attacks you do will really determine whether or not you're going to be successful. If you lose the first couple of attacks, or the first couple of rounds, then you're not going to win that boarding. So winning the first couple of rounds is really, really important and will determine the outcome of the entire boarding. Now, that being said, if you don't win the first couple rounds and you end up taking like a massive hit to your crew, you need to disengage and get out of there. Now, it's really important that when you go up and you position yourself to start boarding the Santisima, that you leave yourself an escape route. Because if you don't, what's going to happen after you disengage is that Santisima is just going to board you again, because you can't go anywhere. You're not going to be able to get up to speed, and you're just going to lose your ship. And all the upgrades you have on it too. So, especially if you're in a first rate, then, that's definitely something you want to avoid. So just keep in mind, leave yourself an escape route when you position yourself for boarding, and the first couple of attacks are really the most important. So anyways, that's how you board Santisima and make lots and lots of shiny gold from it. Very, very lucrative way. Very easy way. Once you get the hang of it, it's just so easy and quick to make money that, yeah, I mean, it's just so easy. Anyways, so that is how you capture Santisimas the easy way. So this has been Sorvesteon in Naval Action. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for more videos about naval action. Until next time, as always, take care and happy sailing.